Hello everyone. Way behind. Story of my life, I know. This is My Favorite Things December 2019 release. Had it sitting here. The beginning of the month was basically lost. Anyway, wanted to show this because all these products are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So, first off, let's get into the Heap of Hellos stamp set. I like the handwritten look of it. I just think it's really, really cute. So you've got all these fun little sentiments. So we've got that one. And we have this new little Pure Innocence set, which is like shifted to the top. This is the You're My Person set. So we've got the two little Pure Innocent characters, You're My Person, Let's Go Everywhere Together. You know, typical cuteness. There is a coordinating little wafer die set that will, or wafer die, it's not a set, that will cut these images out. So that'll of course also go really well with that. So we've got that one. And then we have this really cute, this is the Panda Pals set. So you've got all these little like and they're hand drawn, looking like when you look really closely at them, they're not fully solid, which I personally like. You know, those little imperfections that make things look a little more hand drawn, a little cute. So cute little sentiments. There's a coordinating wafer die set that will die cut out everything so you can build little scenes and whatnot. Love it. Love it. There is a new Stacy Yakula designed set. This is all tucked in. So very much her style. She has a very distinctive style with her characters and everything. So my favorite place is surrounded by friends. The hard stuff can wait until another day. Like just a good, encouraging set. I really like it. This little fishbowl. So cute. There's a coordinating wafer die set for this as well. That will die cut out everything. And then you can like, you know, build a cute little scene. Again, just love, love. And then this set. This set has grown on me. At first I was like, but then I was like, the derpiness of these little zebra. I don't know. I really, this is like one of my favorites. I don't know. This is Zippy Zebras. And I just get a kick out of it. There's just something about the style of it that just makes me laugh. So yeah, you made my friend dreams come true. You're my zebra. Let's go make some fun. Like, just silly. Like, they're just silly. So there's coordinating wafer dies for these little guys as well. And I do like very much that the dies have the little interior bits to cut out. I like that. That just kind of gives it that extra finishing touch for me. So we've got that one. And then another little kind of derpy animal set. This is the Bear Hug Bunch. Of course I like because, you know, moose. This is very like Canadian to me anyway. But yeah, just a nice little set. You're a hoot. Thanks for making me laugh. I'm glad you're my friend. Sending bear hugs. Sorry I moosed up. I moose you a lot. Just cute. There's coordinating wafer dies for this as well. Really cute little set. Just adorable. I love it. And then this one. This is another Birdie Brown set. Super popular. It's just fabulous. I love her style, everything. So this is Magical Friends. This is a bigger set. This is it's like a 5x8 set, roughly. So yeah, it's a bigger set. Got these nice size dragons and little people and like I'm my best when I'm with you and they lived happily ever after. Like kind of the idea of like reading books. I just love this set. Love it. There's the coordinating wafer die set. Great big wafer die set because this is a big set. And yeah, I love it. Love it. So we've got that one. There are, oh, and speaking of like, we've got like, you know, the hugs and other sets that are talking about like hugs and all that. So of course they released the Big Hugs circle frame. This is the exact same size as all the other circle frame sets that MFT has done. There have been tons of sentiments, you know, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, etc., etc., etc. So they're all the same size, so they all will work interchangeably. These will fit the circle shaker pouches. I like using them to kind of layer behind elements, you know. You've got like this, and then you'd have your stamped images. So I would have like something like that, and it would kind of like halo over the images. I really like doing that. I did that for Christmas cards I made. In the one video I did, I used like the Christmas themed ones and just kind of layered them behind. So I really like them for that. And then the other hugs related dynamic set is the huge hugs wafer die. And what I like about this one is you could snip these apart, but they're all like, it's all sized and meant, you know, to kind of go together, but you could use them individually if you wanted. But I'm going to keep them together because you could like do it to cut windows or to do a silhouette image, anything like that. And they're just a really nice size. Like this is an A2 card front. Just to give you an idea of the size of everything. So yeah, I like the thickness of these two because it just makes it easy if you want to stack them and whatnot. Like it's easy to add adhesive, all that stuff. It's all just done for you, which I, of course, love. So that's the Huge Hugs Die-Namics. And then speaking of hugs, here's another one. I love the style of this. This is the Here's a Huge Hug sentiment. I like this like graphic style, the mix of fonts and whatnot. I just think it's so cute. And again, this will work with so many. This one especially, I was like, this looks really cute with these guys. Like, I don't know. There's just, again, there's something about these zebras that just make me laugh. So that's just an individual stamp. And we have this gorgeous, of course this is a favorite. This is the Rose Garden stamp. This is A2 sized basically. This one there is a coordinating Dynamics die that you can get that will fit, like that will cut these out. I don't have it, but yeah, I love, this was sized, you know, to perfectly take up an A2 card, and then you can add like a die cut sentiment. You could use this on the inside. I love, it's so pretty. Lots of open space for coloring and watercoloring, and I just obviously want to heat emboss it onto watercolor paper and drop in some color and call it a day. So I've got that one. And then we've got the Smile Maker stamp set. So you got your big word and then a whole bunch of buildable like sentiments to go with it. So sending a smile your way, made with a smile. I like that. Made with a smile, copyright my favorite things, so you can stamp that on the back of your cards. The smile is for you. Smiling face is a beautiful one, etc., etc., etc. So you just like build. So you've got the stamp set, and then there is a wafer die. The die is not meant to cut out the stamp. It's like a standalone, just word. So again, just for options. You could die cut that sentiment from like some glitter paper and then add more sentiments, etc. Live. And then we have the background stamp. This is the crosshatch polka dot background stamp. So there's one of those neat ones to build kind of a neat little background. You could like stamp and heat emboss it and then like use a large, you know, circular sponge and like sponge on the color if you wanted, or just stamp it just to create a bit of a textured background. Like, it's just a fun little background stamp. So then last but not least of what I've got, I also have this is the A2 stitched circle stacks, and it is larger than A2. So there are a bunch of circles, but just to give you an idea, I guess it's A2 in the sense that the largest one is like just over 5.5 inches. But yeah, just to give you an idea how like all the way up to like that size. And all of these will die cut and then also add the little stitching around the perimeter. And if you do not have a set of die snips like this, I highly recommend them. Because die sets like this, the easiest way to separate them is to use a pair of really thin wire snips. And that's all I do, is I just go through and I cut them all off, or cut them all apart right at the very edge. And then I'll go in and trim off all these excess with it as well. But what I like to do is I actually, instead of snipping it, I just grab it and then I twist. And then that way, I don't have to worry about all of these little pieces that want to fling off in every direction. It's always recommended to wear, you know, eyewear, proper protective eyewear, so that you don't have those little tiny pieces of metal. But rather than, if you press down and snip, it will fling everywhere. So you can do that into a baby wipe or, you know, into your trash can. I've done that. But what I find is I grip it with the die snip and then just twist it off. And then that way I can quickly grab it and get rid of it and not have to worry about it. So, anywho, that was the My Favorite Things December release in a nutshell. The January release will be coming very soon. I will do a release and review video on that as well. I'll also have cards coming using some of these cute stamps and all that fun stuff. And then, of course, I will have links in the description box below the video, as well as picture links on my blog, which is also linked directly below the video. So you can check that out. Stay tuned. More posts coming, giveaways, all kinds of fun stuff. I'll have that coming soon. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you all very soon in the next video.